Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Beyond Shadowgate. Alright, let's take a look at this wishing well room. This cozy room seems to do nothing more than house an old well. The old well has been sealed shut. A sophisticated gear mechanism is attached to the side of this ancient well. Many years of dirt and rust have accumulated on this door. It looks like it could topple over from a good push. You move the metal lever on the mechanism and wait impatiently for a response. Nothing happens. Well, the old mechanism must no longer function. Okay. I was thinking maybe it was tied to the gears from way over there, but no, that's going to be something different. Probably. Oh, that was on look. So that's shut, and this will just... The door is locked and you don't see a keyhole. Lock this! Oh! You plant your back foot solidly in the dirt and lean forward, grunting loudly as you kick your heel into the door. To your complete surprise, your leg pierces the wood and you smash through the door, tearing several planks down. Hulk smash! 'Tis a small stone antechamber. Oh, shit! A metallic thunk sounds and the floor shakes as iron bars slam down, sealing you in with a monstrous statue. Though you've never met one in person, you instantly recognize this ugly visage of a resting gargoyle. The beast begins to shudder and large cracks creep along the stone. Think quickly! It's coming to life! With every passing second, more stone chips off of the waking nightmare. This room appears to be an antechamber to a prison block. You receive no reply. Ooh, I like it. It's slowly coming to life. The bars have slammed shut. There is no way out. Can I interest you in a poker night? The gargoyle's stone skin is impervious to any attempt to harm it. You have to try something else. Bird, what do you think? Yes, the gems, the gems! The monstrosity is nearly free. This is your last chance before it attacks. The gargoyle's stone skin is impervious to your fists. Oh, come on, just take me away, gargoyle. You get a lot of time for this one. The gargoyle, eager for your flesh as it's been waiting for decades, springs forth to rip you to pieces. There's not enough left of you to feed even the mice. I got something for you. It's called bottle number 6. You throw the liquid at the awakening gargoyle. The fluid ignites and burns as it covers the horrible beast. The creature screams in agony as its body bubbles and swells. The gargoyle looks like it's going to explode. Oh, disgusting, you mutter, while picking pieces of stone and meat out of your hair. At least the explosion saved you the trouble of opening the barred gate. How did we not die to the explosion, huh? I'm surprised it's not like, okay, you've done that, but now he's going to explode. What do you do? You see prison cells through the archway. Okay, now it's just straight up open. We still have the boards and the gear to do. The gear looks like it's not going to lead to a far enough room. It's probably just to a single item, but we'll just keep going forward for now, I guess. We'll eventually hit a dead end here somewhere, I'm sure. You look at the plaque. It seems to be a set of instructions to the wardens of a powerful prisoner. Be warned, sealed beyond is the rogue druid. Oh, the druid was mentioned somewhere in the beginning of the game. I can't remember what it was. Be warned, sealed beyond is the rogue druid, bound by runes etched into his prison until the end of all time. Be wary of the druid and do not speak with him. He is powerful and cunning beyond measure. Should the runes fail, he will escape and bring untold ruin to the world. Unlock this armory and withdraw a celestial stone. Be prepared to fight. Do not falter. Lakmir. Shiny orb looks to be made of polished steel. You hear a soft thrumming noise coming from inside it. Nope, failed to take it. These gem receptacles function as locks throughout the castle. This one is slightly different from the others you've encountered. thick metal bars prevent you from passing through this door. A peering of dread fills you as you peer into the darkened stone doorway. As you step foot into the doorway, you feel your hair stand on end. Shock treatment! Got electrocuted. You look up just in time to see a lightning bolt leap from the orb directly towards you. You are fried instantly. Well, well. What could we do besides take it and stab it? Nope. You probably need the gems, which could be in the previous 2 rooms that I've skipped. Because I don't... I mean, unless I can, like, pickaxe this thing. No, I'm gonna need gems. Okay. Now we're gonna go backwards. Let's see if the poker can free this. Oh, the pickaxe might, actually. No, the poker does. You slide the poker between the boards, take a deep breath, and pull down hard on the heavy iron handle. The sounds of your grunting echo down the corridor as the boards break free, opening the passage. You see the skyline over the edge of a balcony. Okay, how'd you get here so fast, Jer? Huh? Oh, wait. Oh, wait a minute. No! He's the doppelganger. A lone person stands across the balcony. You recognize him as Lord Jer. Hello, Fenling, he says with a smile. Aha! You lying sack of shit. Let's look around here first. This balcony affords you a beautiful view of the lands and Castle Shadowgate itself. Stairs descend to a lookout point. You're grateful to see a familiar face, but how did Lord Jer reach Castle Shadowgate so quickly? You stare at Lord Jer, thinking of which question you wish to ask first. Before you can speak, he says, "Come closer, Fenling. Tell me of your journey. You would, but something about him bothers you." What's the matter, dear Fenling? You needn't look so nervous. Jer gets very close, and you feel incredibly unsafe. Jer smiles at you and moves closer. It is only when you are mere feet away that you see his face curl into a hideous sneer. He sinks a dagger between your ribs, over and over again, slicing through a lung and flooding your chest with blood. Oh, I was hoping his face would actually change there with a graphic. Jer, I thought we were friends, you son of a bitch! You've done some stupid things in your time, but attacking the great Lord Jer is a mistake you will not make. It's not the real Jer! Taste my crossbow. Before you can raise your arm, Jer rushes across the battlement and stands just before you. Stunned by the speed of his movement, you don't notice the dagger he withdraws until it is plunged into your chest. You hear him cackling as he stabs you repeatedly until your senses fade and death takes you. He stabbed him 31 times! Stab, stab, stab. Can I just walk past him? You can survey the entire countryside from this elevated lookout point. It's a shining pot of gold. Oh, it's a shining pot of gold! You realize this must be some sort of trap as it is unguarded. Plus, there's no rainbow. Crouching down to look, you see an outline where the floor was repaired with mortar. Too much weight will collapse the floor. Only a fool will fall for such a simple trap. Luckily, you are not a fool, and you don't weigh very much. Oh, I'm about to prove you wrong. It will not open. You step onto the cracked corner of the landing and reach down to grab the pot. Luckily, the patch job is just strong enough to hold a Fenling. You gleefully take the gold pot and retreat onto solid ground. Oh, there has to be a death here though, right? I'm a little sad about that. Oh well. Pot of gold. This large gold pot reminds you of a gold vessel you held not long ago. It is a shame that you keep destroying them. I mean, I guess we're rich! We're rich! Can I offer you some gold? Okay, so if I can't do that, oh, I do not have my lens anymore. When did I spend up the lens? The last time I used it, clearly. Take this sack. Nope. Okay. I figured as much. Anything that even resembles a weapon, it's going to take it as an attack on him. Oh. Whoa, 96. We are real close here. What else would I be able to do besides spell him to death? Ah, this will probably make sense, actually. Reveal your secrets. Shit, I really thought that would work. Tell me how you died, you lying fuck. I bring a spirit here. Taste my bridge. You want some weed? Alright, I'm out of options. Oh, no, I'm dumb. There's my magic lens. I'm stupid. Nope, it's useless anyways. Okay. Throw salt at him! Maybe he's not a fan of cheese! Sheath. What is the sheath for? I've never once used this. Nope. Shape of a handprint. It's gonna take this as a weapon attack, yeah. Let's leave him be for now. We still can go try that lever. We may not have the thing we need here. The blade of this scythe is so intensely sharp, you feel it could cut through time itself. Scythe won't work, it won't. Alright. You push the fake torch into the holder. While it fits perfectly, nothing unexpected happens. You are sure this torch is secure in the holder, although you think it looks unusual pointing downward. You reach out and nudge the torch. It flips upwards, not unlike a lever switch. A switch lever. Across the hall, stones slide aside to reveal a doorway. Right, because that was on the thing there. Huh. Wait a minute. Where is this? My brain already forgets how far that was. There was something else we had to back up. Oh no, the jail. The jail, duh. Tis a room with a large dining table. Got weapons? Entered the armory. There are no weapons here. This room stinks of hobgoblins and rotting meat. That said, the two smells are barely distinguishable. There's a luxurious velvet runner draped over the table. You notice a small bump behind the part draped over the edge. Yeah, I did notice that myself. This room stinks. This room stinks. Oh, and it stinks! You lift up the table runner, revealing a hidden switch lever. Such a nice piece of fabric. The thought that it is stained with goblin slobber makes it not worth taking. There's a switch mounted to the underside of the table. You reach under the table and flip the switch. The sound of shifting stone means the discovery of yet another hidden doorway. The switch has been used. You see a room dominated by a broken statue. Enter the domination room. Actually, it's the old chapel. Never mind. It is a small room for prayer. You can tell from what's left of this statue that it was built from the same stone as the one you saw in Gwenenthal. The candle this metal sconce has burned down to nothing. Small room for prayer. It is a mold that is slightly larger than your fist. The shape is similar to holes you saw in walls throughout Shadowgate. Repurpose the shards into gems that'll allow me access? Maybe? Oh, you drop a handful of gem shards into the mold. We're gonna make one whole gem to use for the thing. But now what? The mold is full, but nothing has happened. The statue must need attention before this altar can channel magic into the mold. Does it need a staff and gold? You gently place the pot of gold into the statue's left hand. It bothers you profoundly to relinquish such a treasure. I need a staff? List count? How about the pole? The only other thing I could think of is the staff. You know what? I didn't try it. I'm gonna bet the throne room. I'm gonna bet that I can actually take this. Never mind. Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to solve puzzles. Blah. Look, do you want me to help save this place or not? You bastard. Crap. Let's try what I've got. Let's try what I've got. Yeah, it's holding a pot of gold. What do we got in total? Anything that's even remotely staff-like. Even objects we've already tried. Let's just... Here, hold this sensor. Take this lantern. You can't have my crossbow. Alright, I need a staff. And that other one is literally the only one I could think of, but the enemy gets pissed off there. The prison beneath Shadowgate requires a unique key, a most unusual gem. It will require the magic of the one to forge. Yeah. Checking the map, though, we've explored most of the castle. We need the gem in that final room. I don't know how to deal with the fake Jer. Weapons alone don't do anything, so I feel like I have to come back to him later. Spells were useless. Yep, and I've already tried all these items. None of them work. Let me backtrack just a bit. Oh, this just goes straight up back to here. And then this is back here. Oh, well, I guess technically it is in the other end of it, but no, I'm pretty sure I've taken everything here. Let me go back to the throne room, and if I can't figure out what I can do directly there, assuming that's the answer, then I'll pause. Can I speak to him? Oh, hold up. Can we see how you died? You breathe deeply, collecting your thoughts and imagining what caused the earth below your feet to quake so vigorously. A large fireball appears before you, causing you to shield your eyes. When you open them, a dark figure looms over you. Talamar, you fiend! I'll kill! You shout, but your words catch in your throat. You feel like the ocean is crushing you. A calm, deep voice responds, Shh, my king, sit and endure your throne for all eternity. He walks away, laughing softly. Well... Can I use this ring here? Just to rule this out. Yeah, that's not it. Take the ring. Oh, shit! Finding the jewelry irresistible, you remove the ring from the wall and begin inspecting it. Movement in the corner of your eye causes you to turn towards the throne, just in time to see an axe blade pass your face. Unfortunately, it slices through both of your arms. You fall to your knees as the skeleton rises from the throne. Its second swing connects squarely with your chest, ending your life immediately. Alright, I'm going to assume I need this staff, and if not, I need some other object, which will get me the gem. But because I'm kind of stuck here right now, I'm going to go ahead and pause for a sec, and I'll be right back after I figured out what I need to do next. So, I'll be right back. Okay, see, I knew that there was something about this, because why else would the color still be there? I guess I didn't think about the fact that I do have the pickaxe still in my inventory, and if we use it on the basilisk, Thinking quickly, you swing the pickaxe behind you and drive it forward into the center of the petrified monstrosity. Fractures radiate outward from the axe, and chunks of stone crumble to the floor. It worked! Only a bright red horn remains. Better it than me, you say, with contempt as you look at the shattered body of the basilisk. A red horn sits atop the remains of the basilisk. The horn is a deadly thing on its own. You carefully grab the basilisk horn. But why wouldn't this get turned to stone? That's what I want to know. A basilisk horn is a prized item for alchemists. The tip of the horn can turn any living being to stone instantly. You might be able to guess now what we're going to do with this. Okay, so you get to join me for the journey back. It's not the longest journey, but it's definitely longer than I'd like it to be. So now we have the tools, or really just tool in this case, to do what needs to be done. Come here, Jer. I got something for your derriere. You yell, "Be gone, foul devil!" as you plunge the tip of the horn into Jer's neck. Your suspicion is confirmed as the mimic lets loose an inhuman shriek, its features melting away as it quickly petrifies. A flash of lightning strikes its body, scattering the stone to dust and leaving only an empty suit of armor behind. This empty suit of armor is all that remains of that imposter. It is similar to Lord Jer's, but appears to be well worn. You reach down and take the suit of armor. This armor looks similar to that worn by Lord Jer, but older and laden with impressive battle scars. Alright, so we need to go now backwards more. Basically show Jer that we found the mimic, the doppelganger for this. Oh, Jer, I've killed your evil twin brother. Aren't you proud of me? You show the armor to Lord Jer, and he smiles warmly and replies, "That is the armor I wore to Shadowgate. I thought it lost." You do not cease to amaze. "Please, take it to my chamber in the castle tower," he says, handing you a key. And now we have Jer's key. Okay, Jer looks at your offering and speaks. "I'm sorry, my friend." Oh. Shut up. This metal key has a silver luster. It is stamped with a bed on one side and the words "Tower Chamber" on the other. Alright. How do we get up there again? Upper hall. Nope. Nope. Where the hell is it? Tower access. Here we go. You unlocked the door, finally. Pull the handle of the unlocked door and it gently swings open. You see a comfortable looking room with a single desk and bed. Jer's room. Whoa, it's filled with lots of stuff. Loot, loot, loot. This must be the guest room of the High Lord of the Westland, Jer Kuthagar. Is it Kuthigar? Kuthagar? It's a glass case containing a stand for armor. The glass door is closed, but unlocked. You open the glass panel. Hold on. Let me close that for a sec. This must be the guest room of the High Lord. Ah, yes. It is a heavy cloak without any adornments like pockets or hood. It looks unbecoming, not to mention unfashionable. The glasses look used as if they've been worn for a very long time. Trying them on does not improve your vision. This horn looks to be forged of flawless platinum. You wonder how it sounds. You see a helmet usually worn by hobgoblins. You note the top was singed. That's funny, a lot of these items from the original game. This is an ancient gnome warhammer. It appears surprisingly unused. It is an oil-soaked rag wrapped around a stick to make a simple torch. You don't know why, but it makes you feel safer. God, please let me take it. You recognize the symbol of the circle of 12 on this gauntlet made of silver plate. It is a pile of ancient-looking leather-bound parchments. This must be the guest. Glass case. Okay, what can I take? Despite the numerous treasures, you have no interest in stealing from the Honorable Lord Jer. I'm not stealing, I'm just borrowing. Hey, I don't know what's going to be useful or not. Dang it, it won't let me take the torches. I hate this. 0 out of 10 would not torch again. Okay. It seems obvious enough what to do here. Use the armor. You gently place Lord Jer's armor on the stand. This is the suit of armor Jer wore while fighting the dreaded Behemoth and vile Warlock Lord. To see such a relic after all this time brings a tear to your eye. Now, is this enough? After placing the armor where it belongs, you close the glass panel and step back to look at the beautiful display. To your surprise, the case lifts into the ceiling, exposing a hidden compartment containing a tall wooden staff. A length of gold wire, ending in a sharp spike, is wound around the thick wood of a staff. A silver orb rests upon the top. This must be the legendary Staff of Ages! As you reach for the staff, the orb begins to glow as small jolts of lightning play across the metal surface. Suddenly, a large electrical current hits you. You are flung across the room and land heavily on your rear, leaving a bruise. The stories must be true. None but the Seed of Prophecy can hold the Staff of Ages bare-handed. But were it covered? The Staff of Ages crackles with dangerous energy. You'll need a way to tame that energy before you can safely take it. Sheath. Staff of Ages. Oh. You drape the empty sack over the Staff of Ages, making sure you do not touch the powerful relic. It is the Staff of Ages. A burlap sack covers the silver orb for your safety. You cautiously grab the Staff of Ages and smile smugly at your own cleverness. You lift it without being shocked. It is the Staff of Ages, the legendary weapon used by Lord Jer to vanquish the Warlock Lord all those years ago. Yeah, but will I be able to use it in the moment, like, of need? I don't know. 97. Alright, we've got the staff. Is that all that's here that we can get? Let's go talk to Jer one last time, just to see. Heck, I might even be able to show him the Staff of Ages. And then he'll be like, I did say you could take that. Die, you thief. And he stabs me. Yo, Jer, I looted your room. You cool with that, bro? Having brought Jer his armor and the blue gem, you look to him for guidance. Jer smiles softly at you, his voice comforting. This is not my adventure. I've done all I can. Our faith is in you, Del. Laziness! You son of a bitch! Taste my Staff of Ages! You try to hand Jer the Staff of Ages, but he raises his hands and shakes his head. He speaks. My time to wield that weapon has long passed. It is your turn to determine how it shall be used. I have faith in you. Maybe I'll just take this and sell it on eBay. I'll show you for placing faith in me, a mere thief. Back to the castle. Is there anything else here? Cast iron rod rests vertically within the stone mount. Was that always there? Why did this only jump out to me now? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Jer distracted me, or fake Jer. Don't shock me, bro. You pull the rod from the slot and take it with you. It's a rod made of cast iron and often used to channel energy. Alright, I think we're actually good now. We need to get back to praying. So back to here. This should work. I thought maybe the Staff of Ages was it, but no. It's going to be this iron rod. I like how they all turn orange with the second I put them in the correct place. You lift the cast iron lightning rod and gently place it in the statue's right hand. Holding a pot of gold, holding a metal rod. And this time I know to pray to the actual statue. You kneel before the statue and recite the prayer of the One. You shield your eyes until the light dims and you hear a loud crack. The statue has been destroyed. However, the shards in the mold are no more. They have combined into a bright and sparkling lavender gemstone. Makes sense, red and blue, and then just the white was, I don't know, for brightness, I guess. A sparkling lavender-colored gem sits in the mold. You take the gem. Collecting fine gems happens to be one of your favorite pastimes. The magic that created the gemstone further destroyed the statue. Luckily, it was mostly broken when you got here. It is a beautiful lavender gem cast in the shape of in the shape of the shallow holes you've seen throughout the castle. Now that makes me wonder, can I use it in all those other ones that were, like, not needed? Where were some of those? Like here? Item does not work. Okay. If it doesn't work in this one, I'm going to assume it won't work in the others, and it must just be used on the correct one here. I'm not going to waste my time going back to some previous ones. Couldn't I have put the burlap, just the sack on this then, if it's going to prevent the lightning from the staff, you know? Now, will I be able to take the gem back? You recognize the familiar shape and place the gem into the hole, and it fits neatly and into the slot. A faint thrumming sound slowly tapers off, leaving an eerie silence in the room. You grab and pull the gem from the socket. You hear a curious humming sound above your head. Okay. Because we don't want to go this way yet to the druid, or where the druid was. Or maybe we do. These stones are supported by mere branches and nothing more. Cold air flows down the steps, making you shiver. The malevolent atmosphere of the cave seems to originate from the pillar ahead. Ooh. 97. These stones are suspended hundreds of feet above the churning black waters of the river below. You can feel the magic pulsing throughout the cave. Nothing about this cavern is natural. You see a large metal orb on the other side of the doorway. You cannot move there. The obelisk. You've heard tales of pillars of warding, which are described much as this obelisk looks. Only prisoners with powerful magical abilities are bound in these cells, and this prison failed to hold its prisoner. The fractured stone obelisk and chains are all that remain of a reinforced magic binding prison. The jailer did not want their prisoner to be released. Ever, it appears. A deep gash in the rock split one of the ruins right in two. You shudder to think of the power that produced the cut. You see mirrors that stretch from the floor to the ceiling. What remains of this tree bears the mark of a flash of searing heat. Let's try some magic on it here. Nope. Call the spirit here. I don't think there's anything else here. Two giant mirrors cast your reflection back at you. In them, you see a fenling, smaller and more exhausted than ever before. Suddenly, a figure appears that is not your own. An old man in a flowing robe with a long gray beard stares daggers at you. A voice that sounds as if it has reached across countless eons booms from the mirrors, shaking the entire room. Foul being! Hell spawn! I have watched you defile this land for too long. Here you shall fall, he shouts. Bird, you got any advice for this shit? He thinks I'm the enemy. More fiendish illusions, you think, staring at the visage of the great Lakmir the Timeless. As you touch the closed door, it feels as if your hand is slowing down. You notice a hole in the center of the palm engraving. You read the inscription, "Only the might of time itself may open this passage." Large mirrors flank an old stone archway. I have not time nor patience for this sorcery. Begone! You scream at the wavering image in the mirrors. The voice of Lakmir booms throughout the tiny room. You are a blight, a parasite that will be destroyed. Fuck you. You hear that, Lakmir? Fuck you. Alright. Could the ring go in this? I think it showed a handprint on the ring, right? Where's that ring? Shape of a handprint. Pretty sure that the ring will go there. But, let's back up for a sec. I don't think there's any way to actually, like, piss these guys off. Don't. Let's check what the other path has. Just because I'm curious. The bar is blocking the doorway. Slide away. The light stops just beyond the threshold. You cannot see into the room. Oh my. I done fucked up, Aaron. You see a large steel orb above a stone doorway. A dark stone hovers above the stand. A black whirlpool swirls in the center of the stone, seemingly pulling light into it. This small stone room houses a lone stand. You wonder what kind of armory contains only a single weapon. If it's only a single weapon, it's probably really good, but this is probably cursed! You blink and find yourself turning the stone over in your hand. You do not recall reaching for it. Oh. This stone reminds you of a starless sky. The sense of holding a dead void in your hand disturbs you greatly. The armory is completely empty. Don't like it. No, sir. I don't like it. 98, and we are 95% revealed here. I need to take this back. And I need to use... Let me just assess real quick here. We've got this moonstone now. Staff of Ages, a goblet, scythe. Still got my crossbow. The lantern, which is probably extra. Probably not necessarily meant to still have this with me for it to matter. We picked up this sensor. I don't know what it's for. The gold ring, which I'm going to assume allows us in there. Pole, gold quiver, sheath, gold. Bread and cheese have just gotta be red herring items, right? This game may have red herring items, or they're for achievements that I missed somehow. That's entirely possible. Coins I took back, and the icon that you probably could have just left. Magic lens, salt. I probably missed using the salt somewhere. Back in that house. I'm going to try the ring here to see if it works. You place the ring into the slot in this... Wait, you place the ring into the slot in the stone. Like magic, the door rises into the air, granting you passage. No, it's just going to keep saying that. You hear wind whistling in the cavern ahead. I truly do feel like we're going to encounter the end here soon enough, because we're at 98%. There's nothing back in the old zones that's untouched. The mid tower was, I think, literally the last thing that was unsolved, barring any little Easter egg or anything else that I might have potentially missed. And in terms of the actual maps, 95. We've got maybe 2-3 rooms, maybe left at most, but it's going to probably be the final confrontation, and it's going to have credits, and it's going to have, well, actually, I'm going to want to go through the backers. That's going to take long enough to where I think I'll go ahead and cut this one maybe just a little early, because I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to finally finish this game in the next part. I think there's nothing much else left to do besides fight the warlord here. So we'll go ahead and cut this one here, and in the next video we should be able to conclude Beyond Shadowgate and see how this story finally ends. So I'll see you then.